Hi, this is Josh
And Jenna.
with Resort TV 1, and today we are taking you on a full tour of the Disney Treasure.
It's so beautiful, and we cannot wait to share it with you guys.
So we're going to start here in the Grand Hall, and we hope you enjoy the tour.
Yeah, let's go.
So in order to just truly appreciate this room, you really have to be in wide angle. It is just breathtaking. It's all Aladdin themed, and this chandelier is just absolutely exquisite.
It really is.
And the ceiling as well. And then of course we have a little balcony here where we saw when we came onto the ship that Aladdin and Jasmine were greeting people. I'm sure they have. We probably just haven't been down here since then. But then there's a stage and they have like concerts in the evenings there.
It's really neat. Cool. And the carpet is just amazing too. You find little tidbits in there like Abu. Really neat.
Yeah, and even Elephant Abu.
Yeah, Elephant Abu.
So we are on deck 4 right now just to get kind of a nice overview of it. But this particular room spans 3 decks, and so you've got 3 on the bottom and then 4 and then 5 just above us. And over here to the left is actually guest services. So if you have any questions or any needs or anything like that during your voyage, definitely come over here to guest services. It's on deck 4, so that should be pretty easy to find just off the Grand Hall.
Did you tell them what this does at night, Josh?
I didn't, but we can tell them it does like a kiss goodnight.
Yeah, like a cool kiss goodnight.
It's really cool. They have different shows. They have a pirate-themed one, and then they have the main one, which is Aladdin-themed. Now, they only do the pirate one on Pirate Night, I believe.
Yeah.
But it changes colors, and there's even like LED lights that go along the staircases here, so that's pretty amazing.
Oh my goodness, it was amazing.
So let's walk just a little bit, and right behind us here is the Hey Hey Cafe. That rhymes.
Hey Hey Cafe. I've been there several times, and it's great. They have really good coffee and different kinds of drinks as well.
Yes. And then over here is the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, which yesterday on Pirate Night was taken over by pirates, but now it's back to its regular princesses. Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Over here is a really nice lounge. On both sides, actually, they have these really cool Middle Eastern style furniture lounges, and you've got beautiful views of the sea out here. Now from this side of the Grand Hall, you can actually see Mickey's Mainsail, which is the main shop. There are several shops, but the Mainsail is the biggest shop, and it's got most of the character merch and t-shirts and all kinds of things that you're looking for, spirit jerseys, you name it. So that's the biggest one, so definitely check that out among other shops as well.
Yeah, they have so many fun things in there. You got to check it out.
And here we have some beautiful artwork where you've got Aladdin riding the elephant, which is Abu, and then we also have Jasmine and Raja.
Yeah, I love that one. It's so cute.
Then we've got Captain Minnie over here by the fountain. And a view to the sea.
A beautiful view.
It sounds like over here in Sarabi they have some kind of piano going on here. I think they were doing Name That Tune. It's like clouds.
They do look like clouds. Isn't that pretty?
So we're going to sail on down this way. Now let's give you a little look at the map here real quick. We actually have, of course, the ship is divided just like most ships into forward, mid, and aft. And right now we are actually on deck 4, as I said. And so we're heading towards Sarabi, which is a supper club. Towards the back, World of Marvel, which is amazing. We had that on our first night here.
So fun.
So that's kind of what's on deck 4. And then you can kind of see the other decks, and we'll explore those as we go. But for now, let's head over and show Sarabi. So this is actually the main floor of Sarabi, and it looks like they're doing a Name That Tune, and they've got a pianist up there. But Sarabi's based on Indiana Jones, which is super fun. So if you want to go up to the balcony, it's not quite as good of a view, but it's actually easier to slip in and out sometimes if you want to just catch part of a show. That's on deck 5. But here we are again in the main area. And it's really nice, these lounges and stuff just right in the middle of the ship. They're so conveniently located.
Yeah, and they have different things throughout the day and evening in there.
Yes, they do. Lots of different things.
Here's some
activities. And which year did this?
Yeah, so they're doing Disney Music Trivia live right now, so that's pretty fun. And Club Sarabi, that's the Indiana Jones thing, which is fun. They also have some dancing, I believe. All right, so over here, we actually have the Neverland Cinnamon. They're showing Moana 2 right now.
Which is still in theaters, so how cool is that?
It is cool. So let's go in real quick and we can show it. We won't show the movie, of course, but that's really neat. It's almost like a compass around the doorway here.
Oh, neat. right.
It says, here we go.
Here we go.
Let's
Oh,
go.
look, Tinkerbell.
Oh, so this is like, okay, this is like the basically Peter Pan theme, because of course it's called Neverland. And of course there's also Wonderland Cinema. And I believe that's on the 3rd floor, if I'm not mistaken. That's fun. So here's Sarabi Snacks. So you can get some food before a show or anytime you want. They have all kinds of different things.
And even sippers and cups you can get here as well.
Dory and Crush down there. That's fun. So, and I said that wrong earlier. Actually, the Wonderland Cinema is just on the other side of Sarabi.
Yeah.
So there we go. So we have Wonderland and Neverland, all the lands.
All the lands. And a fun little thing on the Wonderland, look at the doorknobs.
So cool. I feel like you're in the ride almost, or in the movie. What a peculiar place this is. So yeah. And they're showing Wish right now. That's fun. I'll show this artwork over here too on the theater. It's so cool. They've got Tulgey wood created over here. Go wide angle so you can see a little better. There's the white rabbit, the little pencil creatures. I don't know what you call the pencil
birds.
Pencil birds, I
Yeah.
guess. Yep. And then just at the end of the hall here is the Walt Disney Theater. And this is as far forward as guests can go on this ship. That's where it stops on deck 4 and 3. Now this is the balcony level of the Walt Disney Theater. So if you want to sit in the balcony, you find that on deck 4. And here's one of the many elevator stairwell areas. And each one's got a different color, so you can really keep track of where you are if you get used to the colors. This one's very Aladdin themed, but they each have kind of different themes and even different artwork. So like here's an Aladdin giant mural there. Really amazing. And then back over here to the Neverland Cinema, and you can see the incredible artwork there as well. All the characters from the beloved film. So back here, just across from the stairwell and this Sarabi Snacks, is the elevators.
They have several. They're very narrow but long, so they fit several people in.
Yes. So they're all very much themed to Aladdin with the treasure logo on it. There's even mirrors inside of each one that show the Aladdin theming and treasure theming as well. And again, Sarabi Snacks, we were just there. And also there are these very helpful signs everywhere. And you can see, like I said, the Walt Disney Theater is as far forward as you can go on decks 3 and 4. But then aft, you've got the cinemas and then Worlds of Marvel at the end of the hall. So let's head down towards Worlds of Marvel and we'll finish up deck 4.
Let's go.
So we're heading back towards the Grand Hall. You remember this lounge, just to kind of give you a little bit of orientation here, and back towards Bibbidi Bobbidi. Here's Voyager Minnie. She just waved at us. And she is doing some photo shoots and looking amazing.
She is in her brand new outfit for the Disney Treasure.
We have some beautiful Aladdin themed mosaics over here. Wow. Absolutely amazing. And we're back at the Hey Hey Cafe. We've got Moana. Really
Love
cool.
that.
This is the Untangled Salon over here.
Oh, how fun is this?
You can see inside the salon a little bit. It's open from 8 to 9:30 today. Oh, wow. Got some really, really great photos there. Different Disney characters. So this is the aft elevators, or if you're not familiar with ship terminology, aft is the back of the ship, and forward is pretty self-explanatory. But the aft is the one you might have to learn, but here's the elevators in the aft. And so there's 2 sets of elevators on each deck, forward and aft. I was told some of the Disney ships actually have mid elevators, but these ships, the Wish class ships, this is the Treasure, but it's a Wish class ship, it actually only has the forward and aft elevators, but it's plenty. We hadn't really needed any more. They're plenty close to everything.
They are.
And here is the World of Marvel. Hello.
Hi.
Wow. There you go. We may not be able to go all the way down in there, but just to kind of look and see how to get to it and what it looks like down here. So, wow. So there you go. So that's the entry area. So this is where you check in for your dinner. They've got this beautiful screen, almost looks 3D. So, and then this awesome theming on the ceiling as well. It's a great place for dinner. Wow, this place is incredible. Look at this. Looks like you're in another world already and you're on a ship. You forget where you are very, very quickly and easily. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Here's some amazing Avengers and Marvel inspired artwork and more on the other side. Wow, that's incredible. Back at the aft stairwell here, and there is some amazing artwork just between decks 4 and 5. Now we're going to do deck 5 here in a minute, but I could not resist showing off this gorgeous artwork, which actually shows all of the current Disney ships sailing off into the sunset in a tropical paradise. Breathtaking. And so Jenna just told me that actually the idea of this artwork is the treasure is coming in and being welcomed by the other ships that are already in the fleet. And before we change decks on the starboard side here on deck 4, here's Hook's Barbary. So this is on the other side of the Untangled Salon. So Jenna, tell us a little bit about what goes on here.
Yeah, so during the day it's a Barbary. You can get your hair cut, different things like that. But at different times throughout the day, it turns into a speakeasy where you can get drinks.
Wow, that's incredible.
Isn't that neat?
It looks amazing. Wood paneling, beautiful theming all the way around here. Oh wow, yeah, you can see where you can just kind of relax and hang out there and wait to be turned into a pirate. Not really, just kidding. So we've got some Luca artwork over here. We haven't been around this way, I guess.
Isn't that beautiful?
Wow. It is 3D. Very pretty. We've got more Hey Hey mosaics here from Moana.
Look at
Pua.
Pua, he's so cute.
All right, let's head back into the Grand Hall and we will go down to deck 3. It's a pretty cool grand reveal here.
Amazing.
So just in case they are having pictures, sometimes on the main stairwells there they have pictures because it's a beautiful place there in the Grand Hall to get a picture on this particular stairway over here. And so if that is closed, which it does happen time to time, there is actually a stairway back here where you can get down to deck 3 without having to go either forward or aft. So that's kind of convenient.
Yeah, very nice that it's nearby.
Yes. So it's just right here through this entryway and just before you get to Sarabi. It's taken us a little while to get the lay of the land here, but actually once you learn it, it's really well laid out. But before we go downstairs, let's head out on deck. So we got shuffleboard areas here, and of course the lifeboat's just above us.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area just to relax and enjoy the beautiful view.
Yes. Beautiful day at sea. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, we'll head back inside and you'll get your assembly station, of course, just like on any ship when you check into your stateroom. So now we'll head down the stairs. Go to wide angle so you can see the artwork a little better here. So we head down to deck 3. And just at the bottom of the stairs, you have Palace Treasures, and Jenna's going to do a whole shopping video of all these shops. So don't worry, if you want to see all the merch inside and all the things to see, she will show you all the shops in a separate video. So, all right, well, let's head this way first, and then we'll head back the other direction. Over here, we actually have Palace Treasures as well. So this is just another entrance to it. And this is actually where you board the ship, right here. But during the voyage, it's actually a photo spot.
Yeah, so when you walk on, of course, they call your name out and welcome you on board.
Always a highlight of the trip, for sure. Jenna was just noticing we have Genie and Aladdin and Jasmine kind of embossed into the paneling here.
There's carpet up top. All sorts of things.
Very cool. And this theming on this deck is very elaborate because it's like the main entrance. And so everything is very like marble flooring and ornate. So it's very, very nice. And then we have some really cool mementos here next to 1923. Now this is the Roy Disney side. Zoom in a little bit. Oh wow, it's like some ship models and plans here. That's pretty neat. It says balsa wood ship model, 1/400th scale. So they actually made this genuine model of the Disney treasure from scratch, it says. That's
Wow.
amazing.
And then you have Peter Pan and Captain Hook, which were on the back of the ship.
Yes, they are. They're actually right on the back of the ship. So we actually had dinner last night in the Walt Disney side of 1923, but we can take a quick look inside the Roy Disney side while we're over here. Always love to see Roy honored because he did so much for the company. So here's the Roy Disney side of 1923. Just a quick little look around here. There's a lot of different artwork. We've got Moana and more incredible Aladdin artwork. And of course, you've got beautiful panoramic views of the sea. You can see all the amazing place settings here. Kind of cool to come in one of these restaurants while it's quiet and calm. So here's some incredible artwork over here as well. Wow, it's all Peter Pan themed. I see some Neverland artwork and all kinds of things here. And up here in the front of the restaurant is more Aladdin artwork. And our server told us last night this is more adventure themed as opposed to the Wish, which I believe is more princess themed. So it's just a little bit different. So here we've got more Peter Pan, and then I see Encanto. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, these are very, very big restaurants here. Wow. So much. Incredible. And it keeps going and going and going. So peaceful. Jungle Book. Even Winnie the Pooh. So yeah. Definitely a lot of room for people to enjoy dinner here. Oh, and here's the Rescuers. You don't see that very often. It's that swamp boat there. Love the Vespa over here. It's pretty awesome. Just outside the restaurants, we have the aft stairs and elevators and more amazing memorabilia and photos here. And here's the Walt Disney side of 1923. Now we showed that on our vlog on day 2, so we're not going to go in there right now, but oh, it looks like maybe we can. But yeah, that's really neat. So anyway, that's the Walt Disney side, so you can check out day 2 for that. So let's walk down towards the aft stairs and elevators, and there's some incredible artwork here too. I just love how upscale it is next to 1923. They've really done a nice job keeping it in theme with the restaurants themselves. And look at these hidden Mickeys on the floor. Not so hidden, but still pretty awesome. And this Steamboat Willie artwork is incredible. It's actually 3D and it's actually moving. That's not a screen. So pretty amazing. So yeah, here's another look at it. Incredible. There's even little Easter eggs. Every once in a while there's a fish down there. There he is. Just another example of the amazing touches that you get on a Disney ship. Some mirrors there. Hello. We're just kind of walking between the two sides of 1923. And here we are at the aft elevators and stairs. So again, elevators, they're all a different color. Most of them are Aladdin themed. You can see different artwork here than what we saw earlier. So each area, if you get used to what the artwork is, you can actually navigate that way as well, which is pretty awesome. But this is the farthest aft that we can go on deck 3. So we're gonna head back to the forward part of the ship. So we'll come up the other side this time. Again, going through the sides of 1923. And coming back out towards the Grand Hall. Over here is the Oceaneer Club. So that's the amazing place where your kids can have a blast and never want to leave. There's actually a slide over here. We'll show you here in just a second. There's the slide. That's incredible. We have to show the Oceaneering Club at another time, just making sure we find a time, of course, when there's not kids in there playing, but it's an incredible place. And here you can see out to sea, and just on the horizon, you can actually see Miami and Fort Lauderdale there. So we're going to go back over adjacent to the Grand Hall and let's explore the rest of deck 3. Stairs are so cool on the carpet. It's just so whimsical as you head down into the kids area. And again, that's on deck 2. Here's a look at the stage from deck 3 as we look up and enjoy the incredible artwork here. The peacock artwork is amazing there as well, and you've got Raj on the other side. They're doing some filming in there, so we'll take another look at that more closely later. There's a bar over here. And you can actually see incredible art here, glass art, all the different colored glass right next to the Scat Cat Lounge. So we're gonna head in there a little bit later actually. But for right now, we'll just look inside. We won't actually be able to show any more than this on the tour, but you can just at least see what it looks like. Everybody wants to be a cat, but on the vlogs, we'll show inside of it just a little later because we've got a tour of it coming up soon. So either way, really amazing space. And just like on the other side, there's a stairwell right behind the stage in the Grand Hall. And if you want to head up there, if that other stairwell is closed, you can see all the genies there. You can use that stairwell and not have to go to the aft or forward stairs or elevators. So this way, getting close to one of the most popular areas on the ship, and that is the Skipper Society Lounge, based on Jungle Cruise on the right. Look at that. I love the stained glass chandelier here. Absolutely incredible. And there's always trivia or some kind of show going on. Not always, but there's very often some type of trivia or show going on in this space. So cool. I love the greenery and everything. And then there's another little private room or semi-private room on the other side as well. So, Skipper Society. They're doing some trivia. I think we know the answer to that, don't we? All right, we're going to check out the Haunted Mansion Lounge. It is absolutely mind-blowing, as you can tell. So incredible. music going on in the Skipper Society Lounge behind us, but also sometimes the bride comes in the mirror here, but not right now. We're gonna head inside and check out the lounge. As you can see, the wallpaper, the very famous wallpaper is here. This whole room looks amazing. Highly recommend you come and check this out. Of course, there's the famous Donald Duck chair. And that mirror hosts several spirits as the night goes on. There are bonefish in this tank sometimes, but I don't see them now. So this whole thing's supposed to be kind of like a museum of the weird in honor of Raleigh Crump, one of the original Imagineers.
My pleasure. Please enjoy. Welcome.
There's Raleigh Crump here. And these portraits are interactive and change. Sometimes they sing, all kinds of stuff. So check our other videos for that.
An established contact. She has a little mark ahead for materializing. But this embodied. Send us a message.
Like it's having me I'm like. I think it's more than when people say like Sumerian
From regions beyond. Wizards and witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint.
She wants Lisa, so we could switch. We could switch.
So amazing. So here's Treasures Untold, and Jenna is going to show that in her shopping vlog.
Toy Story inspired ride in Magic Kingdom.
And you've got some incredible artwork with Moana, Mirabelle, Mulan. So cool. Wow, there is some really neat looking merch in there. Haunted Mansion side. So Jenna's going to show you that in another video, but here's the main entrance to the Walt Disney Theater. And during shows, Preludes is open where you can get snacks and drinks or whatever you want, but pretty cool. You've got the WD initials there, and it's just so elaborate and ornate as you go into the theater. Tonight we'll be seeing Beauty and the Beast because this is our day 3. Of course, the normal itinerary is 7 days, so we're doing a little bit of a compacted version of that, but still, you're going to see a lot of these same shows if and when you cruise on this amazing ship. So here are the forward elevators for deck 3. And on the other side, there's another entrance to the Walt Disney Theater and Preludes on the other side as well. So definitely plenty of opportunities to get some snacks and drinks before the shows. And just behind me as we head back towards the Skipper Society, very beautiful hallway here with marble floors, and everything's just very upscale. I love this artwork too. It actually is like a map of the ship, but kind of in cartoon format. So you've got all these characters too. You've got Crush and Squirt, Mr. Ray, got Nigel, and of course Dory and Marlin over there. But Luca, so many others. Tinkerbell even towards the back of the ship. I love that it even shows engineering too down here at the bottom. That's pretty cool. You don't think about that, but it's like actually underwater there. You can even see, I guess that's where the laundry is. So pretty incredible. And there's an exercise facility, which we'll have to go check out a little bit later. And here's Plaza de Coco. Can't wait to show that as well. Wow. It does give you a lot better idea of how everything is arranged and organized in the ship. And here you can see some of the suites and things as well. Wow. And there you can see the Progress Suite, which we will be touring later. Wow. Here's some of the clubs for teens, things like that. Absolutely amazing. Must be some meeting rooms and things down here on deck 2. And of course, the Oceaneer Club for kids. Absolutely incredible. And just across from that beautiful painting, we have 3 wishes. And Once Upon a Time. You can get some very, very nice timepieces. And you've got this beautiful floor mosaic with the treasure logo on it.
Question 14. Fantastic. Question 14 is another multiple choice. 1983.
You can see the bar area for the Skipper Society Lounge.
C. Euro Disneyland or D. Disney MGM Studios. And the question is,
Trivia is fun to listen to. I love hearing the name Disney MGM Studios. It's a throwback for sure. And this is Royal Regalia. So a lot of your more upscale shops are on deck 3 here. This whole deck is very elaborate and ornate, like I've said. It's nice. And here is Palace Treasures. And we're kind of back where we started, because here is the stairway up to deck 4 and the Aladdin artwork. And back towards the Grand Hall. So hopefully that gives you at least a little bit of a sense of deck 3. So next we'll go back up to deck 5, because we've actually done deck 4 already. Continuing our little tour on deck 4, guest services, right next to the Grand Hall. We're going to head upstairs and tour deck 5. But first we got to walk through this gorgeous artwork. Hello. Wow. Look at the detail. I hate to walk by it so fast and gloss over the amazing artwork that was created, but there's just so much to explore. Okay, and just for getting your bearings, there's the Hey Hey Lounge again, or cafe I should say. We're gonna go up to deck 5, and luckily from the Grand Hall you can get to deck 5. So 3, 4, and 5 are accessible from the Grand Hall here, and here is a really cool bird's eye view of that incredible chandelier. And look, do you spot the hidden Mickeys? There you go. We're gonna go an ultra wide angle just so you can really get an idea of what it looks like. And here, and looking down, that carpet is gorgeous. Like Jenna said earlier, And we have another amazing lounge over here. Got the lifeboats out there so you don't get the same view, but it's still a nice place to relax and just enjoy kind of just sitting down and resting for a second. And here's the Royal Studio. Maybe you can get some portraits taken here. Hello. And here we are in the upper level of Sarabi. So this is the second level. Sounds like they're doing a little overview of the merch, just a little bit. It's the Triton Lounge. Can I just look inside?
Of course, yeah.
Perfect. It's a really cozy place just to hang out. It's not a big lounge, but just the right size. You can do some animation like I showed earlier, but pretty incredible. Actually, I showed it on the vlog, not on this tour yet.
We draw our inspiration from everything that we see, everything that's being created, so that we can create something.
Yeah, I guess it told us over the years, like that, especially like that cutaway of the ship. They're like, we'd like to take that home. We like that. So, but besides that, you're not just the merch man. You do it all. So there's other onboard experiences that I think you've created. I know I've participated.
And here we are in the Periscope pub.
We've taken some of our photos and just
And actually, before I go in, it says down the hatch.
take advantage of it.
Here we go. Look at this. Oh, and there aren't very many people in here, so we'll get to really take a look around. Love the Periscope here. Listen to the music.
But yeah, that ends up 5 days on the street. Now I have a week with my group. But it ends up being fine. Like, I'm very
That's definitely 20,000 Leagues music. Wow. It's a pressure gauge on the artwork there, and of course the Nautilus up here. Look at that. Ah, that music. So evocative. Adventure on the Nautilus beckons. And here we are at the bar. One thing to really notice are the taps here, and the 3 in the middle are the special brews for this particular location. Love the octopus tentacle there. There's a giant pressure gauge back there, and then the hatch at the top as well. Lots of great places to hang out. And one of the things that they told us when we did our tour with Imagineering is that they actually took footage from the living seas, and they basically just had a camera and let the fish swim over top of it. Look at that. You can see every once in a while, just a couple's fish swim by. There they go. Yeah, that was a pretty neat idea for them to do. Just go to the seas at Epcot and let the fish swim over it. All right, let's head to the surface. I love these doors. So cool. And then we're back at Sarabi.
So we make sure that, you know, our crew.
So from Periscope and Sarabi behind me, we're gonna just show you where the spas are. Senses, spa and fitness. Very important if you wanna take some time and enjoy a spa day here on the Disney Treasure. So here is Senses Fitness. And on the other side is the Senses Spa. Just take a look in here real quick. It looks like it says we can go to the outside deck from here as well. Obviously we can't go into the spa and disturb everybody, but we can go out here. We'll go out to the deck here in just a minute, but let's just take a peek inside very quickly to the spa. Oh, wow. Hello. Thank you. go out to the deck here. I love a lot of these, they have a wave to open. I mean, you're on a ship. I feel like you should always take advantage of the chance to go on deck. And again, this is deck 5. That's cool. It's one of the rescue boats. That's not a lifeboat. That's different. The lifeboats are here. I don't know exactly what that one is, but it's cool to be able to see that. Looks like some storms over here. A lot of deck space here. And the bridge up there. So that's the forward part of the ship. Very nice. Let's actually keep going. Let's just see what happens if we keep going forward here. We're sailing into the storm. It looks like, I'm sure we'll go around it best we can, but the seas are getting rougher. Interesting. We have some rain here in a little bit. I bet the captain is trying to steer clear of it. Right, Captain? Oh, I think we can get to the front of the ship from here. Let's just see kind of what happens if we go around this way. This is what's fun about doing these little tours. That's got to be an air intake for the engine. I can smell that. Okay. Pluto's Corner. How cute. Oh, so that would actually be for service dogs. I love that. Love that you can see the structure of the ship from here. I don't know if it just goes around to the other side or, oh no, looks like we have hit a dead end. So that was crew members only, so we're gonna go up the stairs here just real quick while we're here and see if we can make it to the front of the ship. It's gonna be very windy. But if you're curious about how I got here, you just had to go through the spa or through the fitness. And yes, we made it. Wow. Oh my. That is amazing. Oh, we're going around the storm, I can tell now. Got it on wide angle, but it's so big up here, you can't even really get a sense of the scale and scope of it. Look at that. So let's take a walk up to the front or the bow. So first of all, here's the spa. How peaceful is that? And it's definitely protected from the wind down there too. So that's on deck 5 and we are on deck 6. Again, looking back at the bridge. Let's go to the front. Wow. And I'm on TV now because there's the bridge cam. So I know that everybody can see me now if they're actually watching their bridge camera. There's a bell. I shall not ring it. But it's really cool. I guess that's a mast? Not really sure what the role of all of that is, but you can walk right over here and you can just enjoy. We are sailing. Go back down the other side and we'll end up in the fitness area. So we'll head back down to deck 5 where we were before. I'm assuming it's very similar on this side. Yep. Then you get to a certain point and you can't go any further, but at least you know. Really get a sense of the size of the ship from here. Goodness. Are we relaxed yet? I know I am. Some lounge chairs if you choose to come out here. What's nice about decks like this is they're usually not very busy because a lot of people just don't get all the way out here. So if you want some time just to have a peaceful moment, you can do that. And there is the fitness center inside. We'll step back inside right here at these doors. Yeah, it's a rescue boat, RB1 rescue boat. So I guess that would be if there was a man overboard situation, they would lower that and rescue the person, hopefully. So obviously you don't like to think about those situations, but it's good to know they're prepared. Open sesame. Here we are in the fitness center. Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Just give you a quick little look around there. Don't want to disturb anybody while they're exercising. I applaud their dedication. Anybody who gets up and exercises on a cruise, good for you. Also, there's this Nautilus artwork. All right, so here on deck 5, we will go back towards the aft and we will explore the rest of the ship. So we're back here by Sarabi. We can't go down in there because they're having an event right now, but we're going to just walk right alongside it, back up towards the front. There's Disney art on demand. I really do kind of want that cutaway view of the ship. There it is right there. That's really cool. So much great artwork. And here we are on the other side of the Grand Hall. And one of the most important destinations on deck 5 is Mickey's Mainsail, the main shop here on the Treasure, and I'll just give you a really quick overview. Jenna's going to give you a whole shopping tour. She may be even in here right now, who knows? I think she started lower though. But anyway, just a quick walkthrough just to show you some of the incredible things that are in here for people to geek out over and buy. It goes way down here. So here is the Jade Cricket Cafe. Very cool. There's the cricket himself. Some amazing drinks you can get here, and just a really cool place to just hang out and relax. And as I said, Jen is going to finish the shopping tour, so you'll definitely be able to see that on another video. There is a little Disney Vacation Club preview area if you're interested in that. They do have that, and actually what's cool here is they have a model of the Riviera. And, you know, of course, as Disney World is our main thing that we cover, we're all very familiar with that. So Jade Cricket Cafe, again, from this side. And here is Portrait Studio and Gallery Shutters. It's pretty interesting. So this is Edge here. Okay, interesting. For access to Edge during operating hours. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I think that's the teen club, but we can't get in there. It's not open right now. But that is pretty awesome. Just to see the entry to it. And just to check the map here of deck 5, there we are right next to Edge. And if we go the other direction, around the Jade Cricket Cafe there, we're going to end up in Plaza de Coco. So I'm going to head down there here in just a bit. Speaking of Plaza de Coco, that's pretty neat. There's some great artwork there. More great Coco artwork. And if you're curious about where we ended up, there's Mickey's Main Sale. And this is Plaza de Coco right here. So I'll have to come back a little later. They've got a private event there, but that is Plaza de Coco.
It's a restaurant.
So it's a little bit later, and we're ready to head into the Plaza de Coco. So definitely we'll share with you this amazing view of this restaurant. This is cool. Long hallway, some restrooms here. This is very, wow. It's got a great mood lighting. Great artwork. I love how a lot of these restaurants have a long walk back. I know it's probably because of the structure of the ship anyway, but still super cool. Yeah, the atmosphere in here is unbelievable. It really gives you that nighttime plaza, Mexican plaza. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, the atmosphere is so nice, and even all the amazing artwork here. Here's more incredible artwork. We have a Remembering Hector Rivera. Some cool artwork and notes there. Remember me. Almost there. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Got the guitar in the middle. I love the greenery along the ceiling here as well. I do love how easy to understand these elevator areas are. So you've got the forward, aft, starboard, and port sides, and it's just really easy to kind of figure out where you are. There's that artwork again of the treasure and all the other ships welcoming her. So it looks like we're done with deck 5, so we're going to head over now up a few decks and see what we can see on the top of the ship here. So let's kind of climb the stairs here and see what we can find. I do love this artwork. And again, I think you can purchase all this. Oh, look at that Jungle Book artwork. Isn't that cool? Wow. So we're up on deck 7 now. I'm gonna go one more. I think there's laundry on deck 8, so I can show that really quick. Probably not anything big to see, but you know, we're gonna be thorough here. Here's more Jungle Book artwork. Here we are on deck 8. Fairy Tale Fresh Laundry. It's this way. All right, so probably most people won't need this, but I do want to show you how the design and theming are different on each deck. This is that Jungle Book theming here on deck 8, but every deck is a little different. That's interesting. There's a hallway to the other side. That's not normal on all the other decks, but I guess there are some interior staterooms too. So the laundry's probably up here somewhere. Here's one of the longer hallways, just to show how long the ship is. Wow. All right, so here is Fairy Tale Fresh Laundry. That's fun. Right here by the deck 8 forward elevators. So there you go. If you really want to do your laundry, you can come in here and do that. So if you're wondering, are laundry services provided? The answer is yes. It looks like the machines are busily humming away and several guests have taken advantage. Oh, it was cool to see the laundry there. Pretty conveniently located, but it's towards the forward elevators on deck 8. So it's not too hard to find. This is incredible onboard artwork here. Wow, one of Liam's favorites. It's a great movie and a great story. I don't think it got a lot of play as it came out right at the beginning of COVID, but still, it's a great movie. So of course you could take the elevators, but we decided to go ahead and go up the stairs. So I've got one more deck to go till I'm up at deck 11. So there's nothing on any of these other decks in the middle here except deck 8 with the laundry. Toy Story. Wow. And here we are, deck 11. Let's see, deck 11 forward elevators. And one thing to notice is that some of the elevators go all the way to 14, and some of them just go 1 through 11. So if you're trying to get to deck 14, definitely pay attention to which elevator you get on. And we come out into the Mickey and Friends Festival of the Food, starting with the Smokestack Barbecue. Wow, looks tasty. Mmm. Amazing. You can see you got great panoramic views of the sea, and also hand wash stations are nice everywhere you go. There's the sign here, Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods. So over here, if you go right, you get pizza pies. You can see they have lots of different kinds, probably made to order, things like that. But this one is courtesy of our friend Daisy. And you can see, yeah, they've got several different types there. And here's the toppings bar for Donald's Cantina, which is right here. And that's tacos, burritos, and bowls. Pretty amazing stuff here as well. And you can see some of the fixins here. Getting hungry just looking at it. Amazing. All right. Here's a Mickey and Friends Festival of Food sign. And here's one of the all-important drink stations. These are open all the time. You can get beverages, whatever you need. And there's a bar here on this side. And as you come out, you end up in the main kind of celebration deck here. And you can see the aft smokestack or funnel, and here's the forward funnel. And a lot of times they play movies on this giant LED screen, but also they do the pirate parlay or pirate rockin' parlay party and the fireworks and everything here. So yeah, and also apparently they use this as a pool sometimes as well. So they can uncover that and use it as a stage or a pool. And this one already is uncovered over here, so that's nice. And lots of lounge chairs. And they actually clear these out at night for the different parties and things that they do, so that's fun. There's another bar on this side. Let's finish our tour of the Festival of Foods. but there's actually another side to it because it's absolutely massive. Love the funnel, and of course around the funnel is the world famous Aqua Mouse water coaster, which we got to do yesterday. So let's head this way. Another drink station on this side. Joffrey's Coffee, by the way, if you're a coffee drinker. Here's the Lookout Bar. Minnie's Delights. So Minnie's Delights is your place to get ice cream. Chocolate, vanilla, and chocolate vanilla swirl. What are the other flavors?
Blueberry and mango.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Blueberry and mango as well. And here's my favorite. I mean, the ice cream's great, don't get me wrong, but Goofy's Grill. So Goofy's Grill, you can get yourself all kinds of great things here to eat and enjoy. So that's Festival of Foods. Great place to eat. So we're back out in the main courtyard here, and we'll go ahead and stay on deck 11 for now, but of course there's easy access to other decks from this outdoor area. Nice thing about here is that you are protected by these windows, so you can stay down here on the pool, and it's breezy, but it's not overly breezy, so that's kind of nice. So let's go back towards the aft of the ship. Hair braiding here. So on the starboard side, we have jumbo suites. So incredible. I love this Zootopia artwork. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, Jumbo Suites is a great place to get a sweet treat. It's open till 10 o'clock. So here's just an overview of the sweet shop. And of course, got Nick and Judy enjoying a giant sundae here, because it is Jumbo's after all. That's pretty jumbo. And we're encouraged to try everything. Love those little guys. Gonna be a rodent, you should have a suit on. I mean, it's, you know, it's the stylish thing to do. We got ice cream over there and then gelato over here. Lots of different flavors of gelato and sweets and treats, all the things. And of course, a great view. So fun. So here we are. As you walk out of Jumbo Suites, you end up in Marceline Market, which is really cool with the artwork there that depicts the signage. And so we are in the aft elevator area. You can kind of see where we are. And Marceline Market, I believe it's the same on both sides. But before we go through Marceline Market here, let's go through Dory's Forget-Me-Nots, or at least go over by it. Look, may not be open right now. Oh, it looks like it closes at 4, but either way, Jenna's going to show it on the shop tour at some point, but looks like it'll be open later as well. So it's kind of a smaller out-of-the-way shop, which is nice, and everything has a distinctively blue hue. All the inaugural merch, because we are on the inaugural sailings, which is fun. And if you're wondering, just right across from Dory's shop, if you go out this way, you end up on the main area of Deck 11, still in the main entertainment area. It sounds like a movie is about to start. Love this decoration here, the flower pots. And here we have Marceline Market. I don't think it's open right now, but we can at least walk through and show you. This is in the aft of the ship. I love this artwork here. Really cool. Almost looks like a map, but I guess it's not. Here is the hand wash station. Plenty of places to wash your hands. And just to make sure we have enough room to serve everyone on the ship, there's plenty of room on both sides of this particular restaurant. So it's very, very nice. And panoramic views from all angles, of course. So there are several different places you can get different types of food depending on whether you're here at breakfast or lunch. We've eaten breakfast here every day so far, so highly recommended. Here's signature choices. And of course, we're here during an off time, so just kind of showing you around a little bit here. And here's the kids counter. They have Mickey waffles here in the mornings. If you're interested in some Mickey waffles, definitely come by the kids counter. Here's the market deli. And as we're getting to the rear of the ship here, again, so many great places to sit. Here's pantry favorites. And we have to go outside if we can. There's a nice big dining room there too, though. Now let's go back outside here. Love the automatic doors. And here we are. Actually, haven't been out here yet. So relaxing back here. And that's your view. I mean, nothing but sea as far as the eye can see. I just love doing these little tours and just kind of coming back here during the off times when nobody's around. Just kind of enjoying a peaceful, calm, serene moment. That's neat. They have the little Disney Treasure life preserver there. Also important to have, of course, but... And let's go back inside. They have double doors here, so it's kind of like an airlock, so it keeps the wind from blowing too much around here. So there's the dining room around back. And of course, it always looks different when it's open and things, but it's nice to get a tour while it's nice and quiet between meals. Attila the bun. That's so fun. I'm rhyming. All right, well, let's head out of Marceline Market here, and we will have completed deck 11. And we'll head over to deck 12. Since we're already here in the aft area, we will just head up to deck 12 from here. And you can see there's an identical hand washing station on this side as well. This is the starboard side. I started with the port side. And identical artwork as well. And we've come full circle, because we are right over here next to Jumbo Suites. Just so you can kind of get an idea of where we've ended up. On deck 12, we have Enchanté, Hero Zone, Palo, The Hideaway, The Rose, and Vibe. And here we have the Hero Zone. This is the Incredibles obstacle course back here, and I can show you that from a different video we already did. It looks like it's closed for now. Wow, so here is the Incredigames. Isn't that cool, Jenna?
Oh my word, this is amazing. So we missed out on this on the Wish, and I wanted to see what this looked like.
It looks incredible.
Wow.
I mean, incredible games.
Right,
That's incredible.
yeah, incredible.
Liam would absolutely love this.
Oh, he would be freaking out.
This foosball over there, and just a bird's eye view of the course. So a really nice family fun area. I love it.
This is really neat.
Huh. More fun games over here. We got ping pong. Is this like, oh, it's
Probably like press?
yeah.
I don't know. That's what it looks like. Maybe you race each other one does
Race
one.
each other to play,
Yeah.
like playing drums almost. That's cool. Got ping pong. Wow, what a neat
Hi.
place. This is Vibe, which is a teenage club. And here we are. So on the starboard side, you have Vibe, Hideaway, and Hero Zone. And on the port side, you have the Rose, Palo, and Enchanté. And we've got Frozen 2 on here. I can't show very long, but that's pretty awesome. And here we are in the Rose. And this is incredible. Wow. Look at this artwork. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I see this and it's just like words fail. It's such a cool space. So here it is, the Rose. I love the stained glass back there. Isn't that cool? Oh my goodness. Even the chairs are rose red. Of course, roses everywhere. So cool. Of course, again, panoramic views of the sea. And here is Enchanté and Palo. Let's go check out Enchanté. Didn't get to see that earlier. We ate at Palo. Oh, I'm excited. This is one of the most fancy restaurants in all of the Treasure. You can see the menu here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Wow. Breathtaking. Oh my. I got permission from the cast member out there to take a tour. Because of course it isn't open right now, but are you kidding me? Oh my. I've got chills right now. Some wine selection here. So we head around towards the aft of the ship and the rear of the restaurant. But wow, just the decoration is so much different. Let's go wide angle here than Palo. They're both amazing, but this one is much more light and kind of got like a tan and blue color scheme, plus gold, of course, going on, and roses everywhere. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wouldn't it be cool to sit here? It's almost like you've got your own private little spot back here. Now, of course, I believe we can get out to the deck out here. And here we are. And again, we're at the rear, or the aft. How relaxing is that? Of course, this is Palo. We'll show this here in a minute, but that's the private room over in Palo. But let's head back into Enchante. Here's the private room in Enchante. Wow. We're going to head back around and over to Palo. And here's the menu for Palo. And we enjoyed brunch here earlier, and this is the brunch menu. The Parmesan crusted chicken breast was incredible, as was the sirloin steak. And the cheese and ham frittata was also amazing. Let's go inside. The wine selection is quite extensive. They've got some beautiful cozy booths, and you can already tell the difference in theming between this and Enchante. It's darker and more, slate colors and maroon. Very, very nice. And it's all Cogsworth themed. I love these little booths over here as well. Really cool. Beautiful and intimate. And again, just panoramic views. I love the artwork as well. And here is the private room here in Palo. Or it could be the chef's table. I could have said that wrong in the other room as well. I bet these are both the chef's table. Well, let's head back out, Apollo. Again, it's neat that they let us come in here when it's not dining hours and just enjoy the space. Give you guys a tour of it. We are very fortunate. Back in the rows. Got a film walking out of here too because it's just so incredible. As we leave this area, you can see some incredible artwork of the old woman trying to give the rose to the prince. Heading back out to the pool area here. And here is the Aqua Mouse. That's where you would wait in line and get on and enjoy the Aqua Mouse. Wait time 30 minutes, it says. I don't know about that, but pretty cool. So let's head up to the adult 18 and older area of the ship. It's in the aft and just adjacent to the Aqua Mouse here. It's pretty awesome here. View of the funnel. It's neat, you actually go out and over the ocean here as you, yep, you're actually over the ocean. So there's the Quiet Cove Whirlpool Spa. It's just a relaxing area. So this is just the next floor up from Enchanté, the Hero Zone, and all those things that were on deck 12 here. We're on deck 13. It's a little windy back here, apologies, but this is a Quiet Cove panorama pool. It's just pretty incredible. And the Cove Bar. And of course, as you may guess, the actual panorama pool is an infinity pool here, which is awesome. Now we have a Cove Cafe right here. Cove Cafe coffee shop. Looks like it's open. You can head inside and take a look around here.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you? It's a nice place to hang out. That's a Cove Cafe. And then around here is just another deck that you can relax on, but to access midship you have to go around to the starboard side. This is the port side here. And the entrance to the Aqua Mouse. So we're heading back around to the starboard side, just like it says here. Really nice place to relax and hang out for sure. And we'll go all the way up to deck 14. This is just another little lounge area for the adults to hang out. breezy up here because there are storms out here at sea. So I apologize if there's wind noise. Looks like this is the smoking lounge. Still got a great view though. So here again is the spa. And this is the aft funnel or smokestack, however you want to say. Yeah, the Quiet Cove Whirlpool Spa. So cool. And another view of the Aquamouse. Still got Frozen 2 going on up here, so I can't do too much with this view, but wow. Now we're in the forward part of the ship. Here's the front funnel, smokestack, and inside that funnel is the Tomorrow Tower Suite. And here is the Toy Story Splash Zone. Isn't that fun? And over here, Wheezies Freezies. Hello. Love the sippers. Yeah, this is really neat. Any kid would love to play in here. Got Zurg and Buzz going at it, like always. And over here is the Slidosaurus Rex. That looks like fun. Slidosaurus. And the other side of the funnel. And that's that back side of the Tomorrow Tower Suite. Trixie's Falls, which is off right now, but there's usually a waterfall right there. So that's super fun. Restrooms back there. There are restrooms conveniently located pretty much everywhere around the ship. We're going to head up into the concierge area real quick because normally we wouldn't be able to go up here. And here we are, the forward part of the ship, and great view of, again, that Tomorrow Tower Suite right inside there. What a cool place to hang out. And we have this amazing place called Currents. Oh wow, this is the placard. Meyerwerft, Papenburg, Germany, or Papenburg, Germany. S.718, that's the ship number. That's why if you noticed earlier on the Periscope bar and lounge, the number at the top was 718 because that is the ship number. The radar and instruments and things up here. But there is a pool all the way in the front here. We found it. All right. So here you go. So there's a pretty little pool over here. Oh wow, look, it's a mouse ears. It's a hidden Mickey right there. Oh, I think that's the horn. I think that's the ship's horn. That's pretty awesome. Wow. But we definitely have to go all the way to the front here. And wow. Here's more of the concierge area. There's another pool down there, it looks like. Not sure how you get down there, but we'll figure that out sometime. But pretty nice relaxing area down there as well, right on the front of the ship. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. And this is called Chip and Dale's Pool here, right at the front. Very nice. I think we've covered basically everything on the ship, so I hope you've enjoyed it. I say everything. I'm sure we missed something along the way, but really made an effort to cover everything. So I hope you've enjoyed this full tour of the brand new Disney Treasure on the preview sailing. Huge thanks to Disney for having us out for this preview cruise. We are so thankful. Here's the concierge lounge. That's fun. This is the Raja Royal Suite. So I believe this is how you get to the concierge sun deck. That's nice. All right, everybody. Well, that's all for now for this full tour of the Disney Treasure.
Yeah, such a beautiful ship. Oh my goodness.
It was a lot of walking to get this accomplished, but actually it was really cool to tour the ship and see every little nook and cranny. Really, really thankful to be able to do that, and just, I don't know, it's just really fun.
Yeah, super fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it helps you if you're coming on the Treasure anytime soon or thinking about it.
That's right. So definitely check out all of our awesome sponsors. Links are in the description down below. And you can check them out and support them. They support us. So anyway, thanks for watching this tour. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you are planning on sailing on the Treasure soon, or any questions you have, and we'll try and do our best to answer them.
That's right.
All right, everybody. See you next time. So for now, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Bye.
Now that you've finished watching this video, be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get all of the latest updates. Also, check out some other great videos on our channel. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.